Okay, so I want to say that when I started this video, okay, I was a little irritated. So, the intro was not all that, but I promise y'all I got it together, and it's very, very funny today. But I want to give y'all the intro right now. So, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing absolutely swell. So today I have a very, very funny video. Like, look at me in my retinas. Funny, okay? To me. If you, I hope you. Let me get out your face. So basically, I am. Look at my fucking bonnet. Hello? Matter of fact, look at these. Okay. I'm gonna literally stop. Let me do this intro. So today I have two story times that are super duper funny that I want to talk to y'all about. Alright. The second one is really funny. Like the first one, she's funny girl. But the second one, she kind of funny, I don't know. But let me get back into this light. So yeah, also toward the end the lighting gets a little darker. Don't pay it no mind. I was using natural lighting, and I don't know if y'all can tell, but the outlets in my room don't work. I'm using this one little light. Look at this. It look like I'm in here with the sun himself. Okay, so listen, that is today's video. I might pop back in, I might not. Real, I'm being for real. I'm not even looking at y'all. I'm being for real. So look me in my retinas, y'all. Look me in my retinas. I love you guys. I hope y'all enjoy the video. Yeah. I've been trying to film this video for like the past 4 days, but stuff kept getting in betwixt the way. So I'm going to go ahead and get right on into it, because I'm not going to lie, I feel like if I don't go ahead and start it, you guys will never see this video. It would never reach the light of day. Alright, see the braids? You see the braids? I just braided these the other day. I'm not gonna lie, I braided these 5 like 2-3 days ago, and then I braided these 5 yesterday. I didn't have no camera, no mirror, no nothing, so this was just me off the strength. This is not a tutorial. If you want to follow these steps, for sure you can, but it's not a tutorial, you know what I mean? So don't like ask me nothing. Today I figured we was gonna do a story time because I wanted to tell a story real bad, but I couldn't figure out like what I wanted to talk about. And at first I was gonna do a continuation of the Malik story time or whatever, but then I was like, I really don't like telling my business. And I was like, I don't know if I want to keep talking about that man, because fuck that man. So I figured today I could tell some stories that are funny, that would make me laugh whilst I apply this wig, because 1, laughing is fun for your mentals, and 2, I'm already kind of irritated today. I think my period coming. I think she coming, y'all. So I would just say something funny and try to get into the mix, because I'm not feeling it. I know it, but I really have been trying to film for days. So we gonna try. So this is the wig, okay? And has she seen better days? Yes, she has. But she's still here. And that's what it's about. Okay? That's what it's about. We just gonna go ahead and get right on into it, alright? So the first story time takes place when I was in the 5th grade. I know, a little itty bitty angel, yeah. Actually, I think I have a picture of exactly what I looked like too. And if I feel like embarrassing myself, y'all are gonna see it. And at this particular time in my life, like, that's the thing I think that's so beautiful about childhood. You just get excited for stupid ass shit. So when I was in 5th grade, I used to take the morning bus to go to school or whatever. So I would get on the big yellow cheese and we pull up to school. Back in elementary, when you would take the school bus, when they would pull up to the school, they would go to the bus lot, right? And y'all remember that they didn't let the kids off the bus until after a certain time. Following me? You following me, right? So I remember as a kid, like, I used to take notice if we were like the first bus into the bus lot, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th, and so ever have you. And so for whatever reason, if we would be the first bus on the lot, I would be dumb excited. Like, I don't know why, but I used to be like, yeah, first bus, we there, yeah, what's up with it? Like, I used to love being the first bus. Mind you, I wasn't even driving a bitch. I just love being the first bus. I don't know. So one particular day, we pulling up to the bus lot. It's early in the morning, everything going good. I'm sitting on the bus with my best friend, and we the first seat, like right behind the bus driver, right? And as soon as we pull up to the lot, I'm looking around and I'm like, bitch, the parking lot is empty. So if the parking lot is empty and we're pulling up right now, then guess what that means? We're the first bus on the lot. Like, so after I discovered we the first bus, as y'all can imagine, I got quite excited. I'm like, yeah, first bus, real niggas, they not knowing, whoopty whoopty whoopty. I was like, I have to express this emotion in a way that's genuine to me, my core values and my beliefs right now about being first bus. Now, around this time, I was heavily into my Jersey Shore era, right? And all they would do on Jersey Shore when they got excited was fucking
fist bump like this, Louie.
Follow me, please follow me. This is so embarrassing. So I was like, I'm about to do a fist bump right quick. Like, I'm really finna do a fist bump because we the first bus. I have no idea why I was so excited to say, because when I tell y'all, typically I didn't really like express my excitement of being first bus in this way. It's crazy because like I dragged it. Let me tell y'all, mind you, I had said nothing to my best friend about me getting ready to fist bump, and she was sitting beside me the whole time, and I was talking to her too or whatever. So I remember I stood up. I gotta demonstrate. I stood up and I was just like, first bus. I ended up punching the top of the fucking I had punched the top of the bus on accident. And mind you, it was dumb quiet in there. So as soon as I punched the bus, it literally echoed. It was like, boy, yo, 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 yo. I'm looking around and I'm noticing that like nobody is talking, and I'm still standing here, fists in the air, having had to punch the top of the bus. Are you following what I'm saying? So now I'm looking around and I'm just like, nah, I'm wildin'. You think they heard that? Did they hear that? Mind you, I told y'all earlier I was sitting right behind the bus driver. So when I look forward, the bus driver's in the rearview mirror looking at me like, and so I'm like, my foot, like, my foot. I sit down because I'm like, damn, like, now I'm embarrassed. Now I'm embarrassed. Like, why would I do that? Like, what the fuck? My best friend is beside me and she was like, why would you punch the top of the bus? Like, what's up with you? Like, why would you do that? And I was just like, I didn't mean to do that. Like, I don't know. Like, why are you saying it out loud? Like, I didn't mean to do that. And she was like, no, because that don't make no sense. Like, you really stood up and punched the top of the bus, and for what? Like, it doesn't matter what if, like, dude, that don't make no sense. And I'm like, all right. I remember I had got off the bus and I'm walking into the school building because they done came out to get us, mind you, 5th fucking grade. So why is people on the bus walking up to me like, you punched the bus in for what? And I'm like, y'all, can y'all please leave me alone? Like, this is embarrassing. Please read the room. Like, clearly I'm shaking in my boots. Shiver me timbers. So that was the first story time, but whatever. How we feeling? So this hair is gonna be whatever this hair is gonna be, y'all. We're gonna discover together. I might end up taking Shorty off. I'm gonna be for real with you. I might take her off. The next story time, and possibly the last, because it might actually be a long story, is about the first time I rode a roller coaster. Yeah. And the thing about this one is it's so funny because of how, like, how down and out. Like, I was just in a bad spot. So this takes place when I was in, was it 8th grade? It was 8th grade, y'all. This takes place when I was in 8th grade. We had an 8th grade social and I didn't end up going. It was, I don't remember if it was because I couldn't afford the tickets, or if it was a thing of like I couldn't afford to get the dress, or if it was a thing of like I didn't want to go because I didn't want to go. But either way it goes, I didn't go. Instead of going to my 8th grade social, I had a friend and she was like, well, girl, let's go to our local amusement park, which is honestly, local amusement park, I feel like is downplaying it. It's a big ass fucking park. It's a big ass park. So she was like, let's go over there. And like, you know, we can celebrate over there and we can see you over there and we can have fun and it can be me, you, and some of the homies. And I'm like, for sure that. And also her mom was going to pick us up. And I don't think I paid for that shit. I really think somebody else paid for it for me, like as to how I was able to go, because when I tell y'all niggas did not have money, we end up linking going to the amusement park. Now mind you, by this point I had never been to this particular amusement park. Like I said, I was with that being said, I had never been on a roller coaster. I had never been on like the boat ride, or I had never really done much of anything in that nature at this particular point in my life. I hadn't even gone really to an arcade for real or whatever, and which is funny because if you go to my channel, my older videos, I have a video of me at the arcade. So funny. So at this particular time, the amusement park, they had got a new roller coaster, right? And so this is the thing about the roller coaster, and I'm not exaggerating. It was at the time the tallest and highest roller coaster on the East Coast. Follow me, people. So me and my friends are talking, and they like, oh, I want to get on this ride. I want to get on this ride. I want to get on this ride. I'm like, I want to get on the ride too. I've never rode a roller coaster before. So whole time I'm just talking shit. I'm like, oh, it's finna be knifing. Like, I'm not even worried. I'm not concerned. Like, it's whatever. Like, I'm good. It's whatever, right? We pull up to the park. We get in. Everyone's excited or whatever, right? So the first few rides we do was nothing serious. It was a very calm situation. The first ride we did was like this little yellow thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but you sat in there. It was like a little box. You sat in there with your shorty, your nigga, your friend, whatever. And it like twirls you in a circle, and it like rises up as it twirls you. And then it like spins you back down to the ground. Very light rigmarole. Nothing super serious. However, while I was in betwixt that ride, I was like, this is a little scary. As soon as we get off that ride, I'm like, wow, cool. Like, I'm in my head like I'm about to go and do something lighter, like more easy breezy. You know what I mean? Because that, I don't know, that wasn't really the breezy to my easy. And I was like, we need to do something else very light. Immediately after that, my friend was like, okay, are y'all ready for the roller coaster now? And I'm like, no, no, I'm not actually. We should do something else. Like, let's go do something else. And they're like, nah, we need to go do the roller coaster because woo, and the lines ain't that long. And also this roller coaster just opened up. We want to go see, we want to go do the roller coaster now. But I was with it. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna have fun, right? So we start heading over to the roller coaster. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was nervous, but I wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't giving me like shit and bricks. This could never, we ain't gonna be successful in this ever, whoop-de-woo. I was just kind of like, all right, like, I don't really want to do this right now, but if y'all want to do this, I ain't tripping. So by the time we get up to the ride now, because it was a long ass line, so by the time we get up to the ride now, I'm in there lollygagging. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, like, this is cool, whatever. I'm throwing up my little not, you know what? I wasn't throwing up nothing. Hold on, let me relax. Also, real quick, at this time in 8th grade, I had got faux locks. This was 2013, 2014. Niggas was not wearing this hairstyle before. With that being said, the hairstylist that did my hair did not know how to do it. I literally had to pull up a video, and it was like, at this time, it was like 5 fucking videos of how to do faux locks. Faux locks was not popping. I can show y'all the picture of that. But this was back in the day. And so I'm telling y'all this is very important. When she did my faux locks, they were a little loose, a little bit, and some had already started slipping out by the point, by the time that I was at this particular, situation, roller coaster, rigmarole with my friends. Please keep this in mind. Keep that in mind, baby. It's so important. So, peep. We get on a ride, right? And so they put me and my friend first cart. They put me, who's never rode a roller coaster, on the first cart of the biggest and tallest roller coaster on the East Coast at that time. I'm first cart. Cool. For sure. You think I'm a real nigga? I think I'm a real nigga. We gonna try it. The way that this ride is set up, you don't have like seat belts and super big, over the shoulder attachers. It looks like, it's like a piece of plastic that literally looks like a motorcycle thing, and it's in between your legs, and that's all you got. It's you got gravity and the little plastic in betwixt. That's it. They're going over the protocol, and they're like, click it, snap it, shake it, make sure it's not loose. I'm like, click it, snap, shake it, loose, we good. And then she's like, now in cases of emergency, there is a red button at the bottom of the ride. If you need us to stop the ride, press the red button. We will stop the ride, we will retract it, and you will be fine, safe, handy, dandy. I'm like, cool, for sure. Would I press it? Probably not, because I'm a real no. The ride begins to progress up the long, tall, steep track. Tallest motherfucking roller coaster on the East Coast. Please keep this in mind, okay? Please. So we're riding up, and I'm with my friend. I'm lollygagging. I'm like, fuck this shit. Because I'm on the left, and she's in the cart beside me, but she's on the right. And it's like a little bit of space in betwixt us. So, like, we're not leg and leg. We're not really that close, but we're just seated beside each other, right? So we're going up the roller coaster. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna give a fuck. Playing with my friend because I don't care about this right now. It's fine. It's light. It's nothing to me. It's nothing to me, right? We get to the top of that roller coaster, and I finally start paying attention to my surroundings, and I look, and I'm like, I'm not gonna hold you. That house and them cars is mad far from me. I'm not gonna hold you. Something hit the pentacle of my ass. And then the ride just drops. I'm talking about, whoa. I was in there trying to preserve every ounce of gravity. Literally, I was holding on to the wheels, and I was like, I was trying to make myself heavy. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fall out. Ain't no way. As soon as we start going back up, I start screaming. I start screaming, go up, because I'm like, okay, like, I'm heavy now. So I'm going up, and I'm like, and I'm trying to catch my breath and shit. I'm trying to catch my breath or whatever. And then literally, as soon as we go back down, I'm back to being like, okay, gravity. And so that was the course now. Every time we would go down, I would be like, hard as a rock. And as soon as we would go back up, I would be like, I gotta catch my breath. I gotta scream and let niggas know, like, I'm not with it. And mind you, this roller coaster is mad long. Like, I don't know why, but this ride felt like forever. I'm like, oh my God. We've been on here for mad long. This is crazy. My hair now is flying in the wind, and it don't need to do that because it's slipping out. I literally can feel my fucking locks flying out of my head on this roller coaster, and I can't do shit about it because I couldn't like get control of gravity. I'm on the fucking roller coaster like my head going all over the place. I'm like, wow, this is not how I thought this was gonna go for me. Like, this is really not panning out the way how I thought. And now, mind y'all, I told y'all that I was poor. I was very broke. I had no money. I had like $1 literally in change. Like, I had change in my pocket that I was gonna use to get myself a little beverage. You know what I mean? Couldn't afford no food for real, but I was like, I'm gonna get me a little drink, a little Sprite, a little icy or whatever, and I'm gonna be Gucci. I'm on the roller coaster, my hair flying out, my head moving crazy, and all of a sudden I start hearing ching, 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 ching. Why was my change flying out of my pocket? I'm hitting niggas with pennies, nickels, and dimes because it's coming out of my pocket on the ride. Y'all, I was so hurt. I'm like, well, like, are you kidding me right now? I'm hitting niggas with 15 cents. My hair flying out. I'm like, nah, this is not right. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think all of this should be happening right now. Like, it's too much. My mind flashes back to when Shorty was saying that, like, if you need to, you can hit the red button. I was like, that's what I'm about to do. I'ma hit the button. So that way they can stop the ride, and like my change ain't gonna fall out no more. I could see if somebody was catching my faux locks in the carts behind me and shit. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't gotta keep going with this embarrassment. Like, I'm a strong, independent black woman. I don't need to live this life no more. Like, this is fine, right? So as soon as we start going up and gravity is back on my side, I'm pressing the red button. I'm like ding 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 ding, because I'm like, nah, like, they finna stop this. No way they gonna keep going, right? Why did the ride keep fucking going? Mind you, this ride felt like forever. So I'm like, let me press this little red button again, because surely you know, we first card Shirley, like maybe folks just ain't buy it or something, like, you know what I mean, like maybe this is just a situation of like nobody's in the room. The roller coaster goes back up. I press the fucking red light. I press the button again. Mind you, I'm like, this ain't stopping. This ain't slowing down. This ain't backing up. Not a damn thing, like Shorty has said. So I'm like, you know, like, what's this about? You know what I mean? Like, you said you was gonna stop the whoop-de-woo and you was gonna be Gucci. The whoop-de-woo has not stopped. I am not Gucci, nor Louis, nor Prada. You know what I mean? So just as when I'm like, fuck, like, they're not gonna stop the ride. The ride ends up coming to an end. We pull back into the track where we once took off, and you know, we back with the homies. And I'm like, wow, never will I ever embarrass myself like that again. I'm kind of tight because I'm looking at the employees and I'm like, so y'all didn't see no red light go off in the back? It wasn't nothing blinking and flashing for y'all? Because I was pressing this little button, Miss Mamas, and nothing happened that you said was gonna happen. So what's going on? I'm a little mad. I'm a little pissed. I'm a little scared. But the ride stopped, and so I'm like, fuck it. I get off the ride now. I'm walking with my friend. And she was like, oh my God, that was so fun. I want to go again. I'm like, go by your fucking self. Go by your damn self. I'm not going. Like, stop fucking playing with me. That was horrible. Like, I hated every moment of that. I'm not doing this wig. I'm sorry. I can't do you, baby girl. So we're walking now. And behind me, I can hear a nigga talking about some, yeah, like, I got hit with a quarter. Did you feel that? Y'all was getting slapped with pennies and shit, like, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, well, like, so you have my money? Give me my money, because give me my money back. I'm gonna tell y'all this little tidbit, and then I'm gonna get up out here, right? All of that money was literally for me to get a drink. So now I don't got no money to get no drink no more. I'm missing like 5 faux locks. My hair going like this. They had the water park open or whatever at the park that day as well, mind you. I was on my time of the month, period. And I didn't have no swimsuit. And like, I remember I had on Timberlands and I had on these ripped jeans and I had on this little crop top. And so I was walking in the pool with my Timberlands. I was walking with my Timbs in the water because it was mad hot. And I couldn't buy no drink. So I'm like, something about to get wet. I don't know what to tell you. We was walking in the water with our shoes on and shit. And the lifeguard was looking at us like, what's this about? But she ain't question it. She ain't say nothing to me. So shout out that lifeguard lady or whatever, because to be honest, I would have kicked myself out the pool. Because why is you in the pool with fucking Timberlands on? Butters? Hello? Yeah, y'all, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope y'all really enjoyed yourself. Personally, I think I had some fun. I was a little irritated, you feel me, in the beginning of this, but I think I'm cool now, you know what I mean? I'm gonna clean my little edges off because that wig did not pan out. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the comments. Smash the like button. Drop a comment. Subscribe. I'm gonna literally like I say, and like I always say, be kind to others, and at the very least, be kind to yourself, because you deserve it. And why wouldn't you deserve kindness? I know you thought I wasn't gonna get in your face today, because I really considered it. I was like, let me stop pressing him. Let me stop getting in that gristle. You feel me? But at the end of the day, be kind to yourself, because you know what's gonna happen if you don't? Your faux locks is gonna fall right out your head, and you gonna hit niggas with 50 cents and a quarter and a dime. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Like, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. If you like it here, I hope you liked it here, and I will see you guys in the next one.